Hi there, Liezl here. Today I'd like to share with you my favorite full body stretch. So it's a great stretch for if you're feeling tired, if you've been out shopping, if you've been out walking, if you've been out swimming, if you've been cooking, whatever you've been busy in the body and you need to just take a break to rest, kind of shift all that energy before you move into something new. This is the perfect stretch for you. So all you need is somewhere where you can lie down. It doesn't even need a yoga mat. So all you do is you come all the way onto your back and see if you can spread your feet wider than your hips. So you don't have to go full splits, but just a nice wide stretch. So if you are on your mat, you can try putting your feet as wide as the mat itself. Good. Take a moment to move your fingers and your toes. And take a moment to check in and let the body know that you're shifting and changing and moving into a new space. You can maybe roll the toes in and out to soften through your hip joints. And then taking a deep, full breath in, feeling your ribs and your belly lift, and as you exhale through the mouth. Good. Take a moment to notice the underlying energy in the body. Take a moment to notice the kind of residual friction or tension that might be there from all the effort that you've spent into what you were doing before. Taking a nice deep breath, see if you can shift your right leg and place the right foot over the left. Some people also like placing it under, but play around with those two positions and see which one you prefer. Good. So now both of the legs are towards one side of the mat and the hips are still in the center. To bring the stretch all the way into the upper body, we'll take the arms overhead, allow the fingers to gently connect, and then take a little lift, getting your shoulder blades off the mat, scooting them sideways, and then bringing the hands and the shoulders back down. If this feels too much for your shoulders, you can always place something between the ground and your arms so that the shoulders or the hands sit higher. If it still doesn't feel good, allow your arms just to open in a cactus shape beside you. Take a moment here to feel into the right-hand side of your body, the side that is stretching. And if you've maybe rolled so far over to the left that your right sitting bones or your right buttock and your right shoulders are lifting, see if you can roll them back down. You want both sides of the body to evenly rest on the mat. If it feels quite intense around your waist, see if you can bring the legs in, maybe the chest a little bit in, so that this banana shape that you're making, or this crescent moon shape that you're making, the curve is more gentle. Good. Now that we've got ourselves all set up, arms in a comfortable space, legs in a comfortable space, allow your cheek to drop to whichever side feels best for your neck. Allow some space to come in between your upper and your lower teeth. Jaw softens. Eyes gently close down. And then just taking the time to really breathe deeply into the belly. Inhale, feeling the front of the body rise. And exhale as you feel the whole back of the body rest into the mat. Good. Few more deep breaths. And just noticing if you feel the stretch gently shifting through the body. What might have started as a stretch on the outer hip has now made its way perhaps down the leg or up the side of your body. And maybe there's a sense of the lower back lengthening, the neck releasing, the shoulders opening up. yourself, most importantly, this pause. And this pause to transition in what you're doing. This pause to allow yourself some rest before you carry on and do the next thing for the day. We'll take 2 more deep breaths on this side. And then as you inhale, begin to slide your right ankle up your left leg until you get to the top and you can set your right foot down back to its own side. Take a moment to gently release the right side of the body by swaying the right knee in and out, but very slow, very gentle. Good. From here, bring the left heel in and then lifting through the upper body back into the center. Let the hands come by your sides for a moment. Take a few breaths here. And just noticing if you can feel the difference between the 2 sides of the body. Often it may feel like the one side is more awake and more alive. Good. When you're ready, slide the right foot down, bottom of your mat towards the corner, and then left ankle comes either on top or underneath. Arms come overhead wherever they feel most comfortable. Lift your shoulder blades in your chest, shifting them to the right hand side as well. And then making sure that the left buttock, the left shoulder are firmly down. Head can roll in whichever direction you wish. And then again, feeling into the breath. Deep, full inhalations, especially to come into the body the first few times. And then allowing the eyes to get heavy in your head. Really feeling the body sinking into the floor. Letting the breath become as long as you like. Good. We'll take 2 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, slide your left leg back up, place the foot on the floor, followed by your right, coming into constructive rest and feeling through both sides of the body. If you like, you can stay here a little bit longer, staying with the knees bent, allowing especially the pelvis and the spine and where they meet to rest. And then when you're ready, allow yourself to get up, sit for a moment, nice deep breath, and then carry on with the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me for this short practice, and hope to see you again soon. I hope you've really enjoyed this experience of Yin Yoga. Hopefully you've seen how even 1 or 2 poses can really help to shift how you feel physically and mentally. If you're feeling inspired to learn more about this very potent practice, I would recommend you hop on over to the Frog Project's website, where you can find more information on our upcoming training. We're hosting a 3-week Yin Yoga immersion that'll give you the opportunity to really learn about all the different postures of Yin Yoga, how to modify them for your body, especially if you have had injury or such. But also you'll learn about the scientific underpinnings of the practice, on how to practice safely, as well as all the philosophy. So where Yin Yoga comes from and what are the energetics of the practice. The training will be a 3-week immersion that will happen live, face-to-face on Zoom. So feel free to have a look, get back to us if you have any questions, and we look forward to seeing you there.